Excellent. You're awake. What is happening? Oh, yes, I suppose that was rather misleading. You are asleep. I'm dreaming. You are, yes. Okay, you're me, in a manner of speaking. What? You're my subconscious? You're overthinking this. Am I lucid dreaming? I don't know what that is. Well, I remember this when I wake up. Most likely. Good. Oh? Yeah. No, I have some friends that would be super upset if I didn't, like, bring home my findings. Yes. Comfort will find this fascinating, won't she? Well, I will try to leave some time at the end for experimentation. At the end? Yes. We have some events to process. I'm actually good. So, you know. I am. Okay, fine. Where are we going in this tiny apart? Whoa. What's Prouvaire doing here? Air writing. Specifically, air processing today. There's nothing to process. No one showed up, so what more is there? Why don't you check? See what I've written. We're not supposed to read air poetry unless given permission. I think Prouvaire would want you to read this one. This is... You aren't the only one who worked hard on today, Enjolras. You didn't pull all those long nights by yourself. Everyone was invested. We all worked extremely hard on today. You did. And the people did not match your enthusiasm. We deserved better. Everyone did. You did. We gave them the tools. Why? Why couldn't they help themselves? Let's go for a walk. Granter? Granter, he was here. We all process these things in our own time. Granter, he will come around when he's ready. And until then, there's Little we can do except be patient. Patience wears out after a long while. They're notes. Yeah. I can see that. These aren't for today's event, though. What is this? Today was supposed to be a jumping off point, remember? Fee has written future plans. It's all shit we won't get to do now. If we can't count on people to stand behind us, how are we supposed to plan for the future? People showing up is the one variable we can't control. And it's the one variable we need the most. Koof? Wait, don't! There's no use giving up everything over one setback. Maybe I can salvage these, and I could come up with a new plan. Seems like Jolie and Combeferre are already on it. Of course they are. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, if we had only made bigger, more solid plans, then people might have actually shown up. Why did I dream so much writing? It makes the plan feel solid. Yeah. Okay, these ideas aren't actionable at all. Where are we gonna get the sponsors to provide 1,000 free milkshakes and a petting zoo? I mean, what does this have to do with our work? Jolie and Combeferre think it might improve attendance. Well, it's absurdity. It's desperation. They're still struggling. They don't know what to do. No one wants to give up, but everyone already did their best today. It wasn't good enough. They're not trying to be rational. They're just looking for a sense of control. But we don't have it. I'm going back to bed. You're already asleep. Turns out, processing isn't really all that restful. Well, would you at least consider resting on the lounge? She's still using she, her pronouns. I assumed. I don't suppose Barricade has a diary full of sad poetry lying around, does she? If she does, it's not here. Sometimes we need quiet to process things. We have to allow ourselves to feel what happened and embrace it. What exactly have you processed that makes you so much wiser than me? Right. Okay. Okay. Quiet time to process my feelings. Quiet time. When did it get so dark in here? Ah, so you've noticed. Will she be okay? And the others, are they... You know, it's still daytime. My guess is you're going to want me to read what he's written. Well, it's your subconscious. So. Was that sass? It's your subconscious. This is completely illegible. Oh, yes, well. Bossuet is left-handed. Does he write with his left hand? He does not, no. Of course, okay. Good weather. Plenty of sunscreen and water. No broken bones. These are things that went well. Improvements from your other events. Yeah, but these are the bare minimum of... Oh, you followed the weather for weeks out. You had a rain date planned. Well... Yeah. You had trash bags available for cleanup to reduce your environmental impact. Of course. This time you were careful to choose a path with no obstructions, and you kept your materials contained and organized. That should never have happened last time. It was my fault. Addressed and fixed this time around. You've been learning from all of your other events, and you will learn from this one too. Keep reading. The rest are ideas for next time, like Combeferre and Jolie were doing. Similar, but not quite. Cross-check local schedule for other events, choose new targeted locations for community outreach, do more in-person pre-events. These are actionable. Bossuet has a lot of experience with things not going his way. But he tries again. He always tries again. Sometimes we have to change our tactics or adjust our expectations, but the only way our efforts are ever worthless is if we do nothing to learn from them. So is that what this was about, then? Getting me to try again? It's your subconscious. It's my subconscious. I think it's time to be getting back to bed. Wait. The bottle. Everyone else's things disappeared. Why is it still here? Like I said, we all process these things in our own way and in our own time. But he will come around. It's my subconscious. Go to sleep. You said I was already asleep. Ah, yes, I suppose that was rather misleading. Wake up. Hello?
Enjolras! Hi!
Hi, Pommercy. Are you okay? Can I help you with something?
Maybe? Kufurok said... Well, first of all, I'm really sorry about today.
Thank you. You know, it was a learning experience for future events.
Yes, that's what I was calling about. I wanted to come today, actually, but I was a bit intimidated, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know, you're okay.
But I've done some thinking, and I've decided I want to be more involved. I can't promise I won't make missteps, and sometimes I'll say the wrong thing. But if it's okay with you, I think I'd really like to be a more active part of, well, everything. I totally understand if you're not interested, though. I can see how that isn't actually the most compelling...
We'd love to have you, Pommercy.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
You're okay with me joining?
I told you.
Yeah. I'd be happy if you joined us.
Okay, great. Right, so I don't know if now is a bad time or you want to be alone or anything, but I actually have some ideas about what happened today and what we might be able to do to address it in the future. But, I could also text you later?
No, now's great. So yeah, tell me, what'd you have in mind?
Maybe next time we could try posting something on Facebook, you know? I know what you're gonna say, yeah, only moms and dads use Facebook. But like, a lot more people than you would expect are on there. And, I think we should actually try, a bunch of other apps too, like, have you heard of Meetup?